What's going on, everyone? I'm back with one more play out of Wing Tight Z, and this is PAY drag wheel. So the main route we're focusing on here is the drag wheel by the inside right tight end, and this is something that can be found in a lot of different formations and every playbook. So it's something you can apply not only if you run Wing Tight Z, but also if you run other formations too. The setup I like to do is fade the receiver, delay fade the outside right tight end, and block the running back. I then motion the receiver over just like PA counter that we broke down the other day. And what you see is kind of like the bunch tight end play we broke down. The motion fade routes can be a nice user catch against man coverage or cover two. So first reads the motion fade. If you have the receiver, go ahead and throw that right away. Otherwise, you're going to move to the crossing route, which you just hold the left trigger L2 for a precision pass down. Click on, hold A, make that user catch. And then finally, you also always have the delay route, which you can release and catch for a nice 5 to 10 yard gain, just depending on the spacing on the field. But what's great about this play is really it's a zone coverage beater. Man coverage slows it down, but zone gets absolutely destroyed. So again, first, it doesn't matter if you're on the right hash or left hash mark, we have this motion fade route that we can quick pass. And you see right there, we picked up almost 15 yards based on this quick pass. So once your opponent starts to user and worry about that, then you're going to have the crossing route if he's open. And if not, you're going to have the delayed fade. But again, what we're getting back to is this drag wheel. So what you're going to see is eventually the drag wheel is going to run across, and that's after he cuts up field. The sideline zone is always going to stop running with him about 15 yards downfield. So the fade not only gives you a quick pass option, but he's going to occupy the deep safety. From there, you just have to be patient and wait for the drag wheel to get open behind the sideline zone, guaranteed every time. Doesn't matter which hash mark you're on. Now, if your opponent starts to user cover that and take it away, then that's when you're going to release that delayed fade, either hit the crossing route on the right side of the field or the fade route up the middle. Against the Blitz 7, it's really just watch where the user player is and go the opposite way. So it's either going to be one of the two inside tight ends, if not the quick pass, and finally you have the delayed fade release route again. So now we're going to move to cover 4 out of 146. My phone blows up right there. Just to show you not only 3-4, but even if there's DBs, what this play looks like. So we don't want to throw the quick pass against a cover 3 or cover 4. So if you see a nickelback or outside linebacker jump out quickly on the fade, which only happens if they're in curl flat zones, which shows us it's probably cover 3, cover 4, then hold off on the quick pass. Check the two tight ends right away. And if neither one are open, that's when you see this delayed fade. It doesn't matter. Even if a curl flat, he's going to get right behind it. Big play potential because no sideline zone is going to drop far enough back to stick with this tight end. And if you've been following my videos at all, you know what we like to do is we like to put routes on the field that force the defense to user take it away, and then you're going to catch them with something else on the opposite side. And that's exactly what this play does. We have a quick pass on the left. We have the tight end drag wheel on the left. And as soon as they start to use or cover that and think they got it all locked up, then you're going to have the drag route going to the left tight end or releasing that delayed fade and hitting him. So it's all about making your user defender pick. Which side do they want to cover? The left or the right? Make them commit and then go the opposite way. In this video, again, we're showing cover 4. How the user runs to the left, so we're hitting the crossing route on the right. Delayed fades, which I think people are still sleeping on. That's something I will just throw time and time again against the cover 4 defense. Right there, we picked up about 7 yards on the delayed fade. And so this play is fantastic because it doesn't matter which hash mark you're on. So add these two plays, PA counter, PA drag wheel, to any Wing Tight Z offense you want to run with these strongly overpowered runs, and you're going to start giving your opponents headaches.